Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Shirani. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful and delicious pumpkin roll. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is line a 15 by 10 by 1 inch baking pan. And you can use wax paper to do this or parchment paper. So here I'm just using some parchment paper, and what you'll want to do is take your baking sheet and spray it with some cooking spray. That way your parchment paper can stick to it and it will be easier for you to pour your batter in. Then I'm going to take my cooking spray and spray this again just to make sure it doesn't stick. To a mixing bowl, I'm going to add 3 eggs and I'm going to beat this for 5 minutes. As always, I'm going to have the exact measurements in the description box below for you. Okay, now I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar to that, 3/4 cup of white all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup of canned pumpkin, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1½ teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1 teaspoon of ginger. Beat this until everything is mixed well. When mixing anything, you always want to make sure you scrape down your bowl in between. I don't know about you, but I've always been nervous to make a cake like this. To me, it always looks so hard to make, you know. But once I made it, I realized how easy it was. Like, there are certain things you have to do, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be fine. Okay, now I'm just going to pour this in my prepared pan and spread it out evenly in the pan. Make sure the batter goes all the way to the edge of the pan. You're going to tap this on the counter for 5 to 6 times to get some of the bubbles out. Bake this in a preheated 375 degrees Fahrenheit oven for 15 minutes. Take a toothpick and poke it in the center, and if the toothpick comes out clean, then you know it's done. You're going to let this cool for 5 minutes and no longer than 5 minutes. So while that's cooling, you're going to prepare the towel that you're going to roll the cake in, and you're just going to dust it with powdered sugar. From doing this so many times, I've learned that it's best if you use a thin towel. So here, I'm just using my Belizean tortilla cloth. You know, every Belizean home have one of this. And when I started, I was using a thick towel in the beginning, but I find that it rolls better if you use something thin like this. You just want to make sure you cover the whole towel, so when you put the cake on there, it doesn't stick. Now I'm just going to take the cake and flip it over. and it's going to pop right out because I was using parchment paper and I also greased the paper, so it popped right out. Okay, so you're going to roll this from the shorter side first. I mean, nothing wrong if you roll it from the longer end, but it doesn't look so pretty. And I made the mistake and did that one time, and oh my goodness, I was so disappointed with how it looked, but you know, I didn't know at the time, but now I know, so I'm just trying to help you so yours can look pretty. You're going to set this on a wire rack and let it cool completely. Let's make the cream cheese filling for this pumpkin roll. To a bowl, you're going to add 1 package of cream cheese that is softened at room temperature. You're going to add 4 tablespoons of butter that is softened at room temperature also. Beat this until they're mixed together. Next, you're going to add 1 cup of powdered sugar to that. And half a teaspoon of vanilla. Beat that until it's nice and smooth. As always, make sure to scrape down your bowl and then beat it again. I don't know about you, but I love anything with cream cheese. Oh my goodness. I love cream cheese. Okay, I'm just going to set this aside and bring in the cake. And what you'll want to do is carefully unroll the cake. Make sure your cake is completely cool when you do this. This is not the prettiest thing on this side, but no one is going to see this, so you don't have to worry. Now you're going to take your filling and spread it all over the cake, but leave a little space at the edge of the cake so when you roll it, the filling doesn't seep out. You're going to roll this up one last time, but you're not going to roll it in your cloth again. You're just using the cloth to help you roll it. If your cream cheese is coming out like this, you can just put it back in there, or you can eat it. Now you're just going to wrap this in some plastic wrap, and it was kind of hard to do. My hubby was helping me, but you just gotta put it in your plastic wrap and make sure you wrap it up really good and tight, and then put it in the fridge. And as you can see, it doesn't fit in one piece of plastic wrap. You need 2 pieces, so just make sure you get 2 pieces, and that will help it. I was nervous because it looked like it was about to break. I was like, no, don't break on me. But it didn't. I'm just going to put this in the bottom of the fridge and let it chill for an hour before I cut it. I forgot to mention that when you put it in the fridge, you want to make sure you put it same side down. As you can see, it doesn't look so white again because the cake soaked up all that powdered sugar. As beautiful as this is, it's a little bit stressful to make, I have to say. I'm always so worried it's going to break. And because I guess I've seen videos where people make this and it breaks, and I don't know, I don't like that. So of course, if that happened to you, just turn the pretty side to the camera. Just let the people see the pretty side. So then you're going to take some powdered sugar and dust it one last time. I'm going to cut it so you can see how pretty it is. Would you just look at that? Oh my goodness, that just makes me so happy. And not only that, but it tastes so good. The flavors, the cream cheese. I love everything about this, so I hope you give it a try. Maybe, just maybe, you can make this for somebody and surprise them. Oh my gosh, they're gonna be so impressed, and it tastes so good. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you give it a try. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I'll talk to you in my next one. Take care. Bye.